So, the devs have done the unthinkable and added storm racks for free-to-play players. In case you're wondering, the next weapons up in line should be Repeater and then Particle Beam. But today we're going to be going over the top 5 free-to-play mechs for this weapon. This is also going to be the monthly giveaway video for the month of November, so stick around to figure out how to enter that. Storm Rack is a top 2 weapon. Basically every mech's best weapon is either Revoker or Storm Rack. So, fantastic choice for most things, but we are going to be talking about the best mechs that you can get as a free-to-play player. Starting off at number 5, we have Orion. Now, Orion is a mech that, I don't know, maybe I give it too much credit. People probably hear me talking about how amazing it is all the time, but it truly is, I think. I think it's a fantastic investment for free-to-play players. Stupid amounts of damage. There is not a thing that will not die to a Storm Rack Orion while it is marked. Orion is one of the few mechs that will do very well even without the legendary Storm Rack reload implant, which is the most important implant, by the way, simply because it has that really long ability cooldown. So as long as you only fire while an enemy is marked, then you should be fine, though ideally you would have both ability cooldown and Storm Rack reload. Coming in number 4 is Surge. Now, Storm Rack is actually not the best weapon for Surge. The best weapon for Surge would be Revoker, and then arguably Ember Gun after that. But Storm Rack is still a very good choice if that is the sort of thing that you need to do. I would highly recommend Surge-Distance on any build related to Surge, but along with that, Storm Rack Reload would be incredibly important because you have to make sure that you kill anything that you're dashing into, as well as the generic damage implant. In number 3 we have Eclipse. Once again, Storm Rack not quite the best weapon for Eclipse, but it's top 3 weapon for sure. The best weapon for Eclipse, I would say, would be Minigun, and then probably Revoker after that. Though it does kind of depend on the game mode that you're playing. Eclipse honestly doesn't really need any ability implants, so you could go with the full set of all 4 Storm Rack implants if you wanted to, though I would favor ability cooldown over ability duration if one of those is going to be on your mech. Getting into the top 2, in number 2 we have Panther. Storm Rack is the best weapon for Panther. Storm Rack Panther is absolutely disgusting, and a relatively common build to see in competitive matches. You could use basically any combination of mech or weapon implants with this mech, but the ideal way to do it would be to use Storm Rack Reload along with ability cooldown. Weapon damage and radius would be the next 2 that I go for after that. And finally, number 1, we have Aegis. Storm Rack is the best weapon for Aegis. I very often say, use Minigun on Aegis. Minigun Aegis is fantastic, and it's true. Minigun is probably the second best weapon for Aegis, but Storm Rack is better. In terms of implants, there's really only one ideal way to set up a Storm Rack Aegis, and that is with Storm Rack Reload, damage, and radius, along with ability cooldown. A few honorable mentions. They didn't quite make it into the top 5, but both Redeemer and Bastion I think are very good mechs for Storm Rack as well. They don't quite have the same utility that some of these other mechs do, but they're very good. So if you don't have any of the other 5, then these would be good choices as well. And anyway, yeah, that's going to be about it. I'm going to keep it kind of short in terms of the giveaway. All you have to do is comment with ID : followed by your in-game ID. As always, please make sure to put this in correctly, because there is a bot that collects these comments for me based on this keyword, so I will not, guaranteed I will not catch it if you put it in incorrectly. I guarantee you it will not be collected if it's not put in correctly. Otherwise, you can head over to my Discord, where I do not want you to put in the keyword ID column. Instead, there's a dedicated channel where you just paste in your ID number, and that is it. Link to my Discord's in the description. If you want to know which Storm Rack implants are worth getting, then check out the video on the end screen. Otherwise, that will be it from me. Appreciate y'all. Take care.